Have you ever found yourself wanting all the perks of a high-end smartphone without the premium price tag? It's a dilemma many of us face. And for years, Apple's iPhone SE lineup has been the go-to solution for people looking to strike that perfect balance. But what if I told you that the latest model, the iPhone SE 4, could change everything we thought we knew about affordable Apple phones? For years, Apple has refined its SE series. It's always been that sweet spot for those of us who want performance, style, and reliability without splurging on the latest flagship. But with the iPhone SE 4, Apple's making some bold moves that could set it apart as the most exciting iteration yet. We've been hearing whispers, seeing leaks, and even getting glimpses from hands-on videos that suggest Apple is ready to break the mold. So, what's all the hype about? Let's dive into the iPhone SE 4's biggest upgrades, the design changes, hardware improvements, and features that might just make you rethink how you see budget phones. Buckle up, because this one is packed with surprises. First, let's talk about the design. You might remember that the SE series has always followed the same general aesthetic. Think iPhone 8, but with a twist. It's a design that's worked well for Apple, but the SE 4 is shaking things up in a major way. For the first time, it looks like the SE is borrowing a page from the iPhone 14 playbook. Multiple leaks have shown renders and even mock-ups revealing a fresh, more modern look. Gone is the signature 4.7-inch display. Instead, the SE 4 is expected to feature a much larger 6.1-inch OLED screen, which is a huge step forward from previous models. If you're someone who's felt cramped by those small, dated displays, this could be a game changer. And speaking of design, we've also got the notch. It's a bit of a surprise because rumors have been swirling that Apple might be bringing the dynamic island to this budget phone. But instead, they're sticking with a more traditional notch design, much like the one on the iPhone 14. While this may not be the flashy dynamic island some were hoping for, it keeps costs down and still gives the SE a more modern look than its predecessors. In fact, with this design shift, you might forget you're holding a budget phone at all. Then, there's the USB-C charging port. Apple's already made the shift across its other products, so it was only a matter of time before the SE series followed suit. For anyone who's tired of dealing with lightning cables, this is a welcome change. USB-C means faster charging, better compatibility with accessories, and, most importantly, ensures the iPhone SE 4 is in line with the European Union's new regulations. It's a small change, but one that could make a big difference for everyday users. Another interesting upgrade? The action button. Gone is the mute switch, replaced by a customizable action button, similar to what we've seen on the iPhone 15 Pro. This gives users a bit more flexibility by allowing them to set up quick shortcuts, whether that's for turning on the flashlight, opening the camera, or activating a shortcut of your choice. It's a neat touch that brings a bit more versatility to the phone, and it's something Apple has been slowly implementing across its range of devices. Of course, there's also the performance to consider. One of the reasons the iPhone SE series has always been so beloved is its ability to deliver top-tier performance in a budget package. The SE 4 is no exception. It's powered by the A16 Bionic chip, the same one found in the iPhone 14 Pro. With this chip, you're getting blazing fast speeds, improved GPU performance, and enhanced efficiency, perfect for everything from gaming to multitasking to photo editing. On top of that, the iPhone SE 4 comes with 6 GB of RAM, up from the 4 GB in previous models, so expect smoother performance, faster app switching, and an overall better experience. And let's not forget the display. The move to OLED from the traditional LCD is another big leap forward for this budget phone. OLED means richer colors, deeper blacks, and better brightness, which will make for a more immersive viewing experience, whether you're watching videos, scrolling through photos, or just using apps. The downside? It looks like the SE 4 will still stick with a 60 Hz refresh rate. So if you're after the smooth 120 Hz experience, this won't be the phone for you. Still, the improvement in display quality will be very noticeable, especially at this price point. Now we've got the camera. Apple is keeping things simple with a single 48MP main sensor, but don't let that fool you. This is a serious upgrade over previous models, which were limited to a lower resolution sensor. With the new 48MP lens, you can expect better detail, improved low-light performance, and sharper images all around. It's not a pro-level camera, but it's a massive step up for the SE series, and it should be more than enough for most users. For selfies, the iPhone SE 4 also gets a 12MP front camera, so expect better quality FaceTime calls and more flattering selfies. Battery life is another area where the iPhone SE 4 shines. With a 3,279 mAh battery, similar to the one in the iPhone 14, Apple promises up to 20 hours of video playback. That's a huge improvement over the SE 3, making this a more reliable daily driver. You also get fast charging capabilities, with the ability to charge up to 50% in just around 30 minutes with a 20W adapter. Wireless charging is supported, though there's no MagSafe here, but it's still a solid step forward in terms of convenience. So, when can you get your hands on the iPhone SE 4? Apple is expected to release it in April 2025, and pricing is likely to start at $499 for the base model. While it might see a slight increase in price due to the new USB-C port and OLED display, it's still shaping up to be a fantastic deal. For that price, you're getting an iPhone experience that feels much closer to the iPhone 14 than to any previous SE models. But who exactly should consider the iPhone SE 4? If you're using an iPhone SE from 2020 or earlier, this is a massive upgrade that will feel like night and day. If you're someone who wants the latest performance in a budget-friendly package, the SE 4 is the phone for you. And if you're someone who still prefers Touch ID over Face ID, this could be your last chance before Apple fully transitions to Face ID across all models. However, if you're already rocking an iPhone 13 or newer, the SE 4 might not be the leap you're looking for. And if you're after pro-level features like a 120Hz display or multiple lenses, this might not be the phone that satisfies your needs. In the end, the iPhone SE 4 represents a huge step forward for Apple's budget lineup. It's the most powerful and feature-packed SE yet, bringing a modern design, powerful internals, and key upgrades that make it feel more like an iPhone 14 than a budget model. For those of us who don't need all the bells and whistles of the flagship models, but still want a solid, future-proof device, the SE 4 is shaping up to be the perfect choice. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.